Hey everybody, welcome back to Coral Island. Today's fall day 5. Oh, we got crops up today. All right, let's put our pickaxe away before I end up chopping everything off. Let's get our scythe out so we can scythe everything. We get some flowers, some blue dahlias, and some hot peppers. These are getting close. Are these radishes done? No, they look like they're close, but maybe tomorrow. And let's get these dragon fruit. Now we have places to replant some stuff, so we'll have to do that in short order. We moved the bee house yesterday, so now we have places to put. Now we have things to put in the bee house. So let's get to making some honey, and let's put the rest of these flowers away. And let's grab these hot peppers so we can. Now we need. Let's not do hot peppers. Let's do the blueberries so we can get some of those out of the way. We need to look for osmium crops. Any osmium crops that I have, I need to kind of look at holding on to because we're getting closer to the fall thing. I cannot remember what it's called right now, but it's the fall festival thing where you go and you compete against what's his face. And I know that's totally not helping because I know the guy has a name. I just cannot remember it for the life of me right now. So it's pretty much what's his face because that's what I can think of. Do I have orchids? No, we need orchids for the fall Session thing deal. So fortunately it's not whatever day. Fortunately it's not Wednesday, so that means we can go to the thing today. We might need to. I need to see how many coppers we have. Got a mysterious coffer there. We still need money. We're almost to the amount of money we need to be able to get. Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Start of time. The fall festival is coming up on fall 15 at 7 p.m. in the Alalua Square. Legendary farmer Jeff Smith will be there to judge the harvest display contest. To enter, bring your best products from each of the 6 categories: vegetables, flowers, fruit, flowers, coop products, which we have because we have coop, barn products, and artisan products. So vegetables, fruit, flowers, coop, barn, and artisan. So the only thing we don't have to be ready for that is barn animals. But we do have a barn. Just don't have enough money for animals. Or we do, but I kind of don't want to just just be like, here, have at it type thing. So we're gonna run around and get some more money. I'm not gonna forget to pet my chickens. And also, I forgot we do have a machine now. Did I not pet you? I must have picked up the thing. Let's pick up the egg. Let's call them outside so they can get some exercise. Let's get this mayonnaise out. Let's get to making some more glass. Put this away. And you get some more bars going. I'm looking at how many stone we have. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make bronze. Do we have how much? Not a lot of either one of those. Let's make all right, so there's a thing at the temple we need to do still. That requires. I need to make some gold. That's what we need. That's what I need. A little bit more, low on gold. And then let's make some osmium. Whatever. Did I get the osmium stuff out? I did. What's going on? So this, and then we need osmium bars. I'll put this stuff away. And then the glass away. And then we offered that. We haven't offered. Okay, so we've offered some of this. Once gold, once offered. One, that, this, and this. Because I'm just gonna, let's just run over there and do that real quick. It's a temple offering, so we're gonna do that. So we can get another temple offering, so we can get another, whatever boost from whatever. I can't remember which it is. I think it's at this one. Oh, we have. Also, I can this. Okay, butter. We don't have any of the other ones. We're going to do that. So that's one piece of that then. So that's good. Coop, it wants an egg. We have an egg, so let's do that. Okay. And then this was the one where it wants the resources. So it wants 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of these, 3 of these. And so that's done. So we got an osmium kelp essence, which may not be like the worst thing, but it's not the best thing. But it does get yet another temple offering done. So there's that. So keep that in mind. And that should not be overlooked because every temple offering you get just gets you a little bit better, a little bit closer to getting the next town rank, to getting the next, whatever. And so it should not be taken lightly. So I want to keep these on hand in case we need them for the thing. Hope you understand what I'm saying. We need orchids, so we gotta. All right, let's go around. We need orchids, so I'm gonna have to go over there and run around the island. Hopefully, we can get around pretty quick. Not get hung up on too much today. Then we need to stop at Sam's and get orchids because we need to get orchids planted like quickly. We're just grabbing the money as we're coming to it. I figured we needed 9,000 for the cows and goats and such, so we're going to get that. Clearly, hopefully we're going to get there on all accounts today because we're so close. to being a lot of places with everything. So that's nice. If we can get these chestnuts and we can get them to sell, that'll be a bonus also. Also, want to let you know, I might insert a little play of another farm that I have from a previous playthrough that's in year 2 of fall. I believe I saw that it was on day 16 of fall, so we might be doing that soon. Obviously, this account we're planning to play until we're planning to play this for multiple years. So, if you're wondering what the future of this account is, that's it. Look at all the trove beetles, all the rove beetles we're getting. Those are going to sell, and the better when we start getting the better beetles, the better quality stuff, it's going to sell even better. As for all these quests that I have hanging around in my bag, I'm not worried about them because we'll get them completed and we'll just continue to do better. Oh, looks like Suki and Millie are in the hot springs. If you notice that back in the background there, you can see right to the hot springs from the top of that hill there. Ooh, that's a caterpillar we needed for the temple offering to finish off, or to get the 4th component, because the other one is spring. So we'll have to wait for spring for the other piece for this temple offering. But you'll see that we've completed the number 10 offering here. We got a woolly bear there. And I'm just going to knock this out so forget it. So I don't forget it. And it's not this one. It's right here. This is summer. This is a summer thing. We will have to wait till spring for that. So we did get that. What do we need for the a pumpkin? We do have rice already, I think, but we need to orchid. So if you're wondering what we need to finish the sausage, it's pumpkin and orchid, which is why we need to go buy an orchid, obviously. We need to go get orchids planted, that is. We're doing well, guys. Wish we had flowers to give to girls, because we've kind of been neglecting. I mean, maybe you don't feel it that way, but I do. We've kind of been neglecting the girls because we haven't hung out with them. I mean, we've come across and we've talked to them, but we've done events when they're available. We just haven't gone out of our way to do that, because the way I play is I'm min-max. Does it count as much as I can? How much room do I have in the bags? Not enough. So let's go back up here and let's port back to the thing and sell everything so that we can get fertilizer and the orchids that we need to plant. Oh, I totally forgot I had this fish that I need to donate to the museum. So let's do that real quick. Donate that tuna that we got out of the mine yesterday. We got out of the cavern yesterday. 115. I'll just run over here to Sam's real quick. How much? 12,000? Not there yet, buddy. Orchid. Okay, we need. It's more than I wanted to spend. We need fertilizer too. Not too bad. As long as we end up over like 2,000, we'll be fine. Which I think we will, but we'll have to see. Just because we want to be doesn't mean we will necessarily, but hopefully. The more bugs and more stuff we get, the better off that's gonna end up being. You're not going anywhere, my friend. Could even go fishing, which I keep saying the next time it rains, that's probably what we'll do, but it just hasn't rained in a while. Or maybe I did and I just ignored it. Because I have stuff that I gotta be doing. That's the way we do it, right? Not necessarily the way it has to be, it's just the way it happens. Okay, there's no shells out here, which is not really surprising. It's also surprising that we haven't really didn't really see any bugs on the beach. That's unusual. There's a shell right there. I'll take that one. We're also close to being done with there's only one shell on the beach. That's not. I guess maybe we'll be going underwater today. You haven't really caught a lot of bugs. I feel like we're behind where we usually are in terms of how many bugs we get. There's no bugs over here either. That's unusual. This little lane here used to be Bug Central, and I just feel like as the game's evolved and as they made changes to the game, like they sort of wanted there to be less focus on this Garden Lane area. I don't know if that's true, but that's just the way I'm perceiving it right now. All right, bugs, a bunch of bugs to sell, a couple of shells. Let's go ahead and sell these flowers. Maybe it. Let's definitely get these orchids planted. You can actually. Is that the only one I can expand to? No, I think I can put one here too. You might be asking, why are you doing that? Because we need to get our farming going faster. That's why. All right, so we planted 8 today. You need to water 2, put the other 2 away. watering can for the one we need to water, the two that we need to water, actually. And then that we won't have to rewater them anymore because they should get full coverage from the sprinklers. All right, we gotta put the rock away. Put the sea salt in. All right, so what I'm going to do is we could easily open some coffers today, but I don't feel like we should because I want to make sure that we have enough money to buy the cows and goats tomorrow. So what does that mean? That means we're going underwater to do a little exploring. So we're going to go underwater. I'm going to pause, and then I'll see you on the other side. All right, we're exiting to the water. It's after midnight. We got a bunch of stuff. Don't really have time to go through it because it's after midnight. We need to get to bed. We're already going to be in negative whatever, but I'm going to hope. We got a bunch of stuff. We got a couple new species. I'll talk to you about all that tomorrow. But for right now, we got to get to bed so we don't, I don't know. But what do we do? Hey, we got a little bit further into D. That's good. Look at this. Quite a bit. What are we getting choice-wise for this? I think it's mason jar all the way. Cool. Diving to 8. Nice. Super nice. And we made how much money? Come on, talk to me. 3,000. So that puts us over what we need for animals. Good. Okay. That's it. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.